Growing the biggest trees? I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. They ain't growing trees like these, please. Hit him up with this one right here. Mendo Dopers. In the jungle. No flying helicopters. I doubt they got a garden like this one. They ain't growing trees like these, please. Nah. Yo. Snoop Dogg smokes more than me? I doubt it. You got the highest THC? I doubt it. Say you always moving in peas? I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. Burner smokes more than me? I doubt it. Say you growing the biggest trees? I doubt it. You cannot compete with my green. I doubt it. Check it out. I doubt it. I doubt it. Ain't too many people smoking like us. See it happen again and again. Lungs get blessed.
3, 2, 1. What up, everybody? Here we are. 2025. The season is beginning. It is the battle of the trees. Yay! Yes. We are starting this year off with, we're going to have some fun this year, okay? So the last quite a few years now, we've been on these permitted farms, and the whole work of the whole filming is a lot, and the farm's a lot to work at. It's hard to get the film in. It's a lot to show you. It's a lot to go into. It's kind of total opposite of how we started with the legal personal.
It's a lot of work overall of just maintaining that many plants and doing things when it's like, you know, when you're grinding hard. So we wanted to kind of go back in time and just like get back to like the personal growth style of like just really maximizing your plants that you have in your small grow, making them the best, giving those specific plants all the attention. And fucking this time we're battling to see who can grow the biggest tree.
Yeah, so we're gonna have fun again this year. And part of having fun is we are always very competitive, me and Oldie. So and we're also challenging the world too. But we're gonna make it fun and do a battle against each other, which is also then everyone can battle us. But we're gonna see who can grow the biggest plant this year. We're gonna focus in all this year's content and footage on the plants in the garden and to a zoom in on each plant. We're going to be doing 6 plants at each of our houses. We're going to be showing you a lot of what each plant is doing throughout the whole year instead of this broad overview of 1,000 plants and all this mumbo jumbo. Glad you guys are here. We got 203,000 subscribers when we start right now, 2025. Woo! I mean, this shit's crazy. We got the plaque. We got
like really close
doubled that already.
Really close to breaking 40 million views on the channel. So just want to thank everybody out there. All of you guys have been supporting and watching us from day one. We're going to make this really fun this year and like really get back to some dope content for y'all this year. Teaching all along the way of what we're doing. Yeah. And this competition is cool because me and Bleezy, even though we grow together all the time, we do have slightly different opinions on what we should do at certain times. So this is going to be able to see like, this is going to be dope. And we're going to be sneakily doing things behind each other's backs. We're not going to be telling all of our secrets. Like
we're going to be doing some of our personal by ourselves footage while we're gathering up the content for each drop. And we're going to be doing a lot more constant drops this year too. So you're going to see a lot more content. At least once a month. We're going to try to do every 2 weeks something, plus be on the lookout, you know, on the Instagram and on the YouTube shorts for all kinds of in-between content in between these episodes.
And yeah, let's keep it growing, y'all. Ka-ka!
Here we are.
Right now, as you see behind us, we got a nice field of nice seed starts, but let's real quick, Bleezy, let's run it back and show them how this all started and getting them up to these next pots, transplanting, and get them caught up to where we are right now.
Yes.
Oh, the battle of the trees is beginning. We're going to do an even start. We're all starting ours together. Just 10, like a normal person would do. Personal garden.
March 1st. Which 10 to choose from these granadas?
This is the peach ones, huh?
Yeah, they're such cool looking chunkies.
Such cool seeds. The peach headies is a crazy badass strain.
Have to try this one out.
See what you
Outside
find.
version.
So you're picking peach and space cash,
Yep.
and I am picking noids, suspenders, cross, with an unreleased special strain we'll tell you later. It's a strain that hasn't been dropped yet. It's one from the Heady OG lineup. That's a secret. Coming soon. We'll see you. That is a root trying to pop out, and that also a root. 48 hours. There's one. 48 hours, not even. Well, 40. Already starting to get close. Ah! Start. Burp. Close.
What's up, y'all? Woo! We're back at it. We are going for a big one this year. So we're sitting here with one of my choices is Space Cash from our new Heady OG lineup. This is the Pluto and Heady OG. And I don't know, something about this one has always caught me from the very beginning. I really like the Pluto, the style of this plant. The phenos that we got to see indoor were delicious, which actually we're smoking one of the phenos right now. Perfect timing. And yeah, just a beautiful looking start right now. Look at it, it's already got branched out. She's already going strong. Let's take a look at the roots real quick, because they are definitely ready for the transplantation. We're trying to be on the game on this one and really make sure we hit them perfect and try to get the biggest trees we can. Man, they get
Oh my God.
they rooted fast. All the way around. Even like, you know, a little more rooted than we'd like in a way, if you're trying to be super quick on it, but perfect. Super nice, healthy roots, happy. Nice fucking plant already. That's looking better right there. Sitting up, squatty. Still want to keep them not too top, sticking out of the top. We don't want to make mounds in the pots. We'll have time for that. But right now, this is a beautiful start on these. The first transplant into the next size pots. Space Cash. Looking proper. Beep.
Okay.
Woo! Alright. Space Cash. Here we go. Monster, the winner. Space Cash. I'm calling it. This is going to be the big one right here.
Look at that plant. That don't even look real. It's crazy. This is 10 out of 10 too. So the last one was 10 out of 10. Seeds popped. We just grabbed from the pack, from the jar too. It's not like we grabbed special seeds or did anything special for this. We wanted it to be as even and real as whatever we have.
And just like everyone else gets,
How you gonna know anyways?
We just grab 10 out, put it in the pack, and go.
Yeah, anyways, I was thinking about earlier, how are you gonna know even if you did try to grab the best 10 seeds, like what, from the top nug? Is that gonna be any different quality of a seed? I don't think so.
You never know. But goddamn, so this right here, we are looking at peach headies. So this is Moroccan peaches and Heady OG. And my God, the structure on these is already just blowing my mind how crazy vigorous these are going. On the test we did inside, plants were pretty small and they weren't in super full rage mode, so we didn't see them beasting like this, but the phenos came out so delicious. It's been definitely a delightful smoke for us, and getting to see like the green pheno and like a purple pheno of this. Super different styles, but delicious all the way around, and a great one for washing with that Moroccan peaches in it. So these days it's cool to have those options when you're working with stuff, to have something that you already know is kind of geared toward extraction. So I think this is going to be a beastie plant, but I also think it's going to be some wicked dope collectible style resin.
Yeah, and who would have thought the Moroccan peach cross would be this thick? I mean, the Heady OG is making some crazy vigorous, thick growth.
The Moroccan peaches by itself was really nice, but the buds were definitely, and the plant itself was a little thin, you know, definitely sativa style, and the buds were very skinny. But the flavor, it's carried along that nice peach flavor into this one, but now just like extreme, just beast mode. I don't know. This is gonna be dope to see this at full potential, full term, fucking monster tree. Already swallowing up these pots. Going into this, it's already woo. Here we go. This is tree time. For my two choices, the Space Cash and the Peach Headies, Bleezy better watch out, because I am coming in hot with these ones.
So funny. Smallest little pot ever. Not quite a 1 gallon full. Instantly have ridiculous growth. What are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4th set already. March 26th. 4th set, ultra thickies. Heady OG lineup. Outdoor season, here we come.
And we're on.
Boom. Been hearing Oldie's been talking shit, dude. I just already know. Okay, here we go. Look at these lovely ladies right here. My first pick, which is going to be the first one you guys are going to see, which is going to suck for you guys, but first pick for me, Rub-a-Dub. It's a strain that is unreleased. It is bubble bath to the Heady OG, and I love it, and we grew it so far. Last year, the mother of it, the main bubble bath strain, and it's actually one of my favorite hype strains in a long time. Also very vigorous plant. The Heady OG itself had some amazing phenos in our test situation. Crazy bomb, very vigorous, very spread out, very nice and strong sativa grower. I think this is gonna shit on all these size of his plants. I'm about to have something that's just going to want to keep growing and growing, and the size will eventually be hard to keep up with. So right now I'm seeing that one's really cool. This one, holy crap, look at the leaves on this one. So far we're starting all our seeds together. We're getting a nice even start. Maybe, another time we'll do it different, but right here where we've been growing at our studio / compound, we have everything set up really nice. So we're going to do an even start before I take these to my spot. You guys can see where my location will be. But right now, super stoked on the start. Rub-a-Dub 10 out of 10 too, another thing right now. 10 out of 10 on the rubber dubs. We've been on fire right now. Everything has been great on the seed making. We're really stoked on everything that's going great. And we can't wait to see results from everyone around the world because we know we have some crazy fire genetics this year. Okay, this one here, I almost for a second even thought I had an 11 out of 10, but there was a Heady OG run I accidentally pulled out. But when I did plant these, I had 11 seeds. One of them still growing in here. So as you can see, it doesn't take long for one of them when they sprout to start to overpower the other one. So right now I'm just going to break this in here. This is a nice little extra cheat that Daniel didn't think about, is planting some natural food. Just the power of seed sprout food. An extra living compost breakdown surrounding this plant. It's going to give it some extra boost. Extra nitrogen. Okay. Now we'll drop her in. Oh, it smells so good on the stem rub already too. Alright, now also I like mine a little bit higher than Daniel. He likes to keep his a little bit lower in the drip. I like to keep mine higher in the dip. Just to where it's teeniest bit of a mound already starting. I know it's early, but I want the teeniest bit of a raise, and I want to take a little soil off here until I can touch the cube. As you notice too, we don't break any roots on the bottom, we just plant them straight without disrupting the root base. And right about there is how this bad boy, this is a winner. We can put a star on this one too.
How do you grow gas, brother? Jesus Christ.
Anyways, check out the next strain. Next strain, Purple Headies. Purple Headies, I believe, is one of the heaviest strains that we're going to have. Densest buds, most packed branches, very, very tight, heavy buds.
Which makes it me think it's an interesting choice for Bleezy in his area. We'll see how she does.
Well, the thing about this strain too is it's not very bud rot prone at all. It's very strong for the density. And I also believe that it's going to be, what shall we say, a very eye-appealing cup winner. When we go to do the final judging on this contest and the Battle of the Trees, there's a lot of categories, and I think this is going to take a couple of the other categories. Very fire stuff. Purple Headies, looking for a winner. Looking for the winner. 10 out of 10 on these two. One runty dunty. Took a while. We just left it in the tray, forgot about it, but it actually did pop. So look at the difference here. When you have a plant that takes about a week longer, I'd say, to sprout. Took about 7 days longer than these ones. These are in the soil for 7 days more. I mean, that's an enormous difference. This is also a runt, so it's hard to even say it would even try to be something in general if the timing was right, but big growth here in the last couple weeks. Totally different than the other ones, huh?
Oh yeah, the structure right of it, yeah, more spread out, definitely more.
The other ones are a little crazy indica thickness.
Like those skinny, especially compared to the peach headies, is like a world of difference compared to that.
Peach is almost too thick, I'd say, for me. I'm glad I didn't pick the peach, perhaps. Okay, here we go. Battle of the Trees 2025. These are the two picks from each of us, and see you guys outside on the next one.
Crazy cushy this looks. The leaf structure on this is just crazy. Look how thick, how like short, stubby, thick ones, and the jaggedness on this, the ridgy, the pop on it.
The first fiber looking.
It's just fucking crazy looking. This one looks special. About to find some new phenos.
Ooh, hottest strain we ever made. Time for us to grow a tree of it.
Yay!
No fucking around.
Fucking monster tree.
No fucking around, son.
Yellow.
Okay. Last but not least, we are gonna do a battle of the trees. Same strain. That one is a monster.
This one right here. Look at the difference in these.
Oh my gosh. Big difference. Remember, this is a battle of the trees, but also there's more categories than just their giantness.
The trees is probably the
That's
top of the cake, or the big tree, but there is other parts of this competition that are coming into effect. Finding special phenos, finding the special terps, competition.
Really, what we can also hope for is that that's a male. What up, everybody? Here we are now. From the inside of the Mendo Dope compound to the outside. It's a little bit rainy out here. Plants are getting a nice little dose of some natural water sprinkle from the skies above. We're really happy to get some real water. Foliar feeding on these things from the rain. Transplant went very smooth. 100%, huh?
I know, isn't that crazy? 100%.
We just started one tray, 50 plants, and we have one super runt. And that's about it. Crazy. Crazy happy. Now let's see what happens from here on out. Here it's the March 26th. We're gonna maybe wait about a week more indoors. With we're on 18 hours indoors with the moms. These are just sitting next to the moms in our room. We'll show you a little glimpse of that. But besides that, in about a week, we'll take them outside to the greenhouse out here. About to get some plastic for that because it doesn't last long. We're out of plastic again. If we started them about a week or so later, we'd be able to just keep them outside if we had the plastic on outside. We don't trust it to be open by itself in the elements because they're too precious to us, and it's still going to freeze.
You have still chances of freezing out here, so we want to treat these babies really nice for this whole start. They're getting the pampered treatment.
Yeah, I mean, it's pampered treatment. This is Battle of the Trees. We're not fucking around. This jump is going to give us a crazy boost from what we've normally been doing with the real natural. A little bit of a boost is a big difference when you do it right. Only thing now is just keeping them happy because they're going to fill these pots soon, and then what are we going to do? Transplant to 10s? It's almost a must. It looks like we're going to almost be forced to go one pot up before we go on the ground.
So you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do it. Battle of the Trees. 5 strains, 10 pack of each. Here we go. There we are. Babying them. Warm temperature, 70 to 80 degrees, 60% humidity or so. Straight. Oopsies. Dropped my phone on the plate. So strong they can take it. Jesus, what? What's going on, bro? Bro.
Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit.
Dude, I don't know if last lineup.
Peach headies right here. Look at these fucking things.
I don't know if the last lineup was this
Look
badass.
at the stem on this right here. Booyaka. Boom. Talk about a tree in form.
Oh, it's so happy.
Booyaka.
Dude. We didn't have, I don't know, our seed starts haven't been like this in a while. We're taking it real serious.
Face cash.
So nice having extra time to have fun instead of be slaving on the legal farm. with a
Purple
bunch of
heads.
retards. Oh my gosh, they're so happy. Yee-hee. What'd you say? Ha!
We were just talking about our progress on the seeds. So it's just like, what, 5 days ago about, we gave them their first little dousing of green trees, and Extreme Gardening sent over some Azos Red that we hit in at the same time. So they've gotten one grub so far, some Azos Red. We didn't have Mycos and Azos on hand when we transplanted, so we got the backup liquid to get a quick blast and just water it in for instant uptake. And only a couple days outside, and look how happy they are. They are praying. And every one of them just standing up, perking.
So happy.
Just like, they look mean right now. They're like fucking fierce little soldiers.
They're on point.
They're growing. They're in rapid
Now,
mode.
normally we wouldn't even almost feed them for a little bit. We're kind of like very light on feeding. We've talked to it before on videos, but we can go for a month. I mean, it has been a month, really. We probably didn't feed for a month. And
the thing is, we're not using big root soil
that's
right now.
what I was just going to say,
big
yeah.
root soil,
That would enable us to
our
really...
usual style, they got food in there for days, and we could just let them chill for a while. But this, we knew, we're going to need to give them a little extra something to keep them extra happy. Because they're just going so fast. They're munching up, they're drinking.
I mean, even the store didn't have royal gold, which sucks, and we were talking about it too that night. These stores don't have the stuff that we like, and we're forced to buy the corporate Fox Farm, Happy Frog or whatever, and that's kind of sucks. And it's a very similar thing, times 10 with the weed in the stores, where people are forced to buy the corporate bullshit and not have the real connoisseur level products, and they don't stock them, so we can't even buy them. It doesn't help the manufacturer of the product, doesn't help Soul King, doesn't help Royal Gold, doesn't help Mendo Dope. It's pretty frustrating.
But we know how to counteract with what we're using and what it's going to need. We know what the plants are going to need. So
Yeah, and Happy Frog is cool and all, but it ain't the shit.
it's cool, but it's just like it's a base. It's just something to put them in for the roots to be in. So we give them the extra food. So probably, we just gave them some water yesterday. Just hit them with straight water. Now they're outside getting this more warmness and sun, heat. A couple more days, and they'll get another water, and then it'll be time to probably give them another little sprinkle of green trees.
Yeah, because this year we're going to keep them stupid happy. And we found some females and males. So for the last few years, it's taken a while to sex the plants. And it's kind of frustrating because we don't want to get them in such gigantic pots, because you have to keep them happy. Where it's at? Hair?
Yeah, right here.
All right, so
The first,
look like a male, this one here.
first female peach. Look at those hairs.
Check.
So easily noticeable. Hairs.
That's all you need right there to know. Those two hairs will not be there on a male. If you didn't know how if we sex our plants, we do it very easily. And so another thing, these things perhaps are sexing a little faster because we did start them early. We had them indoors. Then we had a little light problem where we tripped the breaker for a day or two. Had to have our electrician homie come fix it. So it was on like just a one light over the top of them for 2 days. Kind of a little bit of dark period. Then they went out here into this natural light with a different time change from what the indoor room was. Even though we still have artificial light on to keep them from flowering, because they will flower if we didn't have this light on.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of transitioned them in a way to where we've kind of shocked them a smidgen to get them to show some sex, and that is awesome because we want to get these in the ground fast.
Yeah. And it's only April 7th right now, so.
April 7th, we're all way ahead of time. Anyways, March 1st, started the seeds. April 9th, we're here now. We've, as you see, we've been finding females and males. We have, like a good handful of things already sexed, which is really super cool.
Really nice.
We're stoked on that because we're going to do some sex testing so we can get these plants in the ground as fast as possible, really. That's my goal, is I'm going to take my plants home very soon. I'm going to be doing some artificial light over there to get them acclimated to my house, because really I have kind of a battle I was thinking about the other day. They're started here and they just love it here. And they get to go right like 20 feet away.
They're instantly acclimated to where their permanent home is,
So they're
15
going
feet over.
15 to 20, 40 feet away from here, and mine are going 20 miles away and 1,000 feet in elevation up the road.
It's a bit different, yeah.
So I got a big climate change, a big
a little temperature shift, elevation shift.
So what I'm going to have to do to get, because this happens to me too, because my plants do go through a little bit of shock when I bring them up there. So this year I'm going to do a little bit extra babying. I'm going to bring them up there. I'm going to put a little artificial light on them for a little bit, and I'm going to create little mini greenhouses over each plant too, so they stay warm at night. My house also, because of where I'm at, it's realized over the years now, living there for about 5 years, that I have to plant my vegetables a couple weeks later too than everyone, because it doesn't even do anything for those first couple weeks. It's too cold at my spot. The soil's too cold. I'm in the mountains, so I got that little bit of a challenge. So I'm gonna need a little bit of help.
Yep, there's gonna be certain elements that are a little different for the, and this is what's cool about doing this, because the flavor variation of the choices that we're doing, and just the different spots of farms. And for other people out there who are joining this competition this year, you know, you could be growing anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are. Everyone is invited to join this competition. Send us in your info, and you can grow any style too. We want, like, we encourage you to do any style you want. If people are growing with chemicals, do it. Let's see if you can compete with organic farming trees, because I guarantee you can't. And this is real. Like, you could do anything organically. You can get the biggest trees, the best quality, the most tastiest flowers. So yeah, that's part of this competition. Like, let's break down the rules. Actually, what are the real?
Now that we're getting here,
rules?
Let's pull up the rules. So far, we're still, you know, it's first year Battle of the Trees. We're gonna learn a lot this year, but so far we want to keep it simple. We got the basic rule set up. We're going to pull it up right now, show you guys what it is.
Obviously, one of the big rules is plant size.
Size. Full circumference, full diameter. We're going length times width times height. We want to get the full cubic square footage of this plant. We need to be, it's not about how tall it is, it's all about every part of it. So.
Exactly. It's a full plant, all 360 plant. If some people, you know, they might think, oh, I'll grow the tallest plant for sure. Well, it's not the tallest plant. It's not the widest plant. It's the biggest plant overall.
Biggest plant. So that's the first rule. Second rule, I'll go straight to the total yield. That's another big one. So yield of the plant. That's going to be part of this battle. This is a 2 out of 3 challenge right now. So you got to get 2 out of 3 to win out of everyone. We're going to put our stake against everyone else. The third to tiebreaker, best of show. It's going to be a super fun battle.
It is, yeah. Just real quick to show you guys. So it's April 9th right now. Let's just grab a random whatever this one is right here. Space Cache right here. So here's a Space Cache. Nice start. As you see, it's already off to beast mode.
Yeah.
Some chunky leaves on it. Already, look at this.
It's ridiculous. So
3, 4, 5, 6 fucking sets up a branch and out already. Like
it's out of control.
So
these ones, I have some at my house that I start naturally. I put in the soil and they're popping up by themselves. 2 very special seeds I planted from bag seeds from our Project Power pheno that we really liked. They're just this tall. They're just starting to put on their first little leaves. So it's amazing to see what an early jump is. We are trying to get the biggest plants we've pretty much ever grown. This year, pretty much we're going to take it so serious. These might be the biggest plants we've ever grown. So stay tuned, because we are off to a fucking insane start. They're so much bigger.
Super insane start. All of these,
than they should be.
Now that we've had them out here in the greenhouse, we're getting them, you know, acclimated to the outside temperatures. And
right here, we're using artificial light to keep these plants in veg, because we started them indoors on 18. Actually, they were on 24 for a little bit on accident, but whatever. That didn't hurt.
They had extra boost at the beginning.
But we gotta be careful to go into flower. If these things go into flower right now, we're fucked. So, very delicate situation when we artificially start them like this. Not natural at all, with a way bigger plant than you're supposed to have at this time of year. So we're using the AC Infinity light. We really like these LED lights right now. They're keeping a nice spread.
Yeah, shout out to the whole crew at AC Infinity. These guys are on their game. They got some really dope gear. Check them out. They got us hooked up with a nice setup that we're going to be showing you some indoor stuff. And right now, our first test out here is getting these ladies ready and transitioned for the full term season. So, Battle of the Trees has begun. We are here. And Bleezy, you're fucking going down.
Okay, we'll see what's up. I already know that So here's one more thing too. We picked our own strains that we're gonna run, but we're also second guessing ourselves, thinking maybe we want to each grow the same strain all the way around. So right now we're probably going to each of us do a Space Cash, each of us do a Rub-a-Dub, each of us do Heady OG, each of us do one of each. So it's gonna be a pretty even slate on this battle now. The ones that I picked though, I'm gonna get best first pick of my Rub-a-Dub and my purple.
Yeah, for sure.
You get first of your first
that,
ones.
Yep.
But yep, that's how it goes down.
It's gonna be a sick competition to see some real trees. These are all flavors from the new Heady OG lineup, and fire. This is gonna be a battle right here. So
yeah, wait till you guys see this.
Get ready. Stay tuned in. We'll be dropping a lot of updates throughout this whole time, and let's get ready for the competition. If you're ready for this, get your plants ready and let's go.
Yep, check out the new merch on the website. We're dropping all kinds of cool shit this year. Much love to everybody. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. I think maybe we can get 1 million subscribers by the end of our career.
We can do this with all your guys' support.
200,000.
With all your support.
It's not impossible.
We're going to do this. We're going to bring you guys some dope-ass shit, non-stop content coming your way, real authentic cannabis culture. Legacy album is here. Legacy merch is here. So support it. Represent all the small farmers, personal growers. Let's get it.
Shout out to everyone out there and much love. We overgrew the planet for sure. Prices are down. But keep up the good work. It's just unlimited personal trees, unlimited medicine for the family.
Quality.
Legal almost everywhere. Quality
over quantity.
Is showing. The overproduced crap is it's not working out there. So
yep.
Much love to everyone out there doing it for real.
Yeah, let's keep it growing. Mendo Dope Vision.
Peace.
They ain't growing trees like these, Bleez. Nah. Yo. Snoop Dogg smokes more than me.